Hi everyone, these are the important questions. Do I need to go for chemotherapy? How many sessions of chemotherapy do I need? What about immunotherapy? What about surgery? What about CT scans? Well, join us on our Simply Healed program every Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Singapore, Hong Kong, and Philippine time. Our sessions are interactive, featuring a live Q&A with experts and doctors who will answer your questions in real time. You can type in your questions and get immediate, personalized responses. This is your chance to take control of your health. So take advantage of this informative and supportive experience. Visit our Facebook page and message us on Messenger to find out more. See you there this Thursday.
One reason why I recommended initially PPARs is because it can induce lung cancer cell death. The main reason why I tried PPARs liquid, and it did well for the patient. It helped with the tumors. The enlarged abdominopelvic lymph nodes were not detected. This was gone. So that was something that I was actually quite surprised. A 12-centimeter tumor disappearing.
Everybody turn to your neighbor and say, do more. Right? Don't just think there is no one product that will cure you of cancer. Okay, that is like it's like a scammer trying to sell you something. All right, it is a comprehensive approach. When you need surgery, do the surgery. But prepare for the surgery so that you recover well, right? And then if you need to do chemotherapy, radiation therapy, do it. So this is where PPARs really comes in. It's a gene activator, so it's a signaling pathway. It switches on your pathways, your systems. Then the other nourishment that you take will be properly used. Is it easy to understand now?
Now let's not keep you waiting. We are now officially opening the AMA or Ask Me Anything portion.
So she has to take maybe just the capsule or the powder just to regulate blood sugar. And then undergo the surgery, and after the surgery, to aid in wound healing also and for recovery, she can continue the capsule.
I can safely say this, all LJ products are great. But if you have acute illnesses like cancer, then we are a world of a difference. Because if you want chlorella, take chlorella. Diba? If you want spirulina, take spirulina. When you take SimplyNature PPARs, you're taking our microalgae for its PPAR agonist.
We are always with you from start to healing.
Yung sister ko had the symptoms of diabetes. Siguro 10 years na. Madalas siyang umiihi, tapos laging pagod, pumayat, mataas ang BP. Tapos siyempre, mga non-healing wound.
Yung sa paa po ni ma'am, paano po yun nag-start?
Okay. Kasi ganito yun eh. Yung first na hospital niya, not because of diabetes. Ang una niya, pneumonia. Ayan. Doon nalaman na may diabetes din siya. By accident. Right foot niya, may para siyang matang isda lang. Maliit na itim lang. Tapos napapaligiran lang siya ng parang dilaw na kulay na dilaw. Ring sa sugat na yun sa center. Tapos tinanong ko, bakit? Hindi niya daw alam anong reason. So sigurado ko dahil nga may background ako sa medical, siguro dahil yun ay lumala na yung taas ng sugar niya, hindi niya na monitor, hindi niya nabibigyan ng gamot, nagkaroon siguro siya ng komplikasyon. Yung nerve sa paa na damage na, So, hindi niya na nararamdaman na may natapakan pala siya. So, probably, yun siguro yung nangyari. May natapakan siya, nasugat yung paa niya, maliit lang, tapos hindi niya naramdaman. Lumala. So, nagkaroon siya ng lagnat on and off, nakahiga lang siya. So, sabi ko sa kanya, so anong plano mo? Sabi ko, pa-check na natin yan. So, pina-check namin as OPD. Chinek, binigyan, niresetahan ng gamot. Tapos, tinignan yung sugat, binusbos. Pero kapiranggot lang ang tinignan. Tapos, in-advise na lang kami, linis, at 7 days na gamutan ng antibiotic. After ng 7 days, lumala lalo. Yung pinaka-pamamaga niya, lumaki lalo. So, sabi ko, ay, na-infect na to. Nilala ko sa emergency room. Ayun, doon nalaman lahat. Mababa pala hemoglobin, mataas masyado yung sugar, yung diabetes niya, talagang marami ng komplikasyon.
Ano po yung plans ng doktor niya?
Na-refer siya sa ortho. Ang plano sa kanya ay putulin. VKA or the below the knee amputation. Hesitant din kami pumirma ng consent. Then later on, ni-refer naman siya sa plastic surgeon. Nagsabi naman sa amin na maganda pa circulation. Might as well na tulungan na lang natin yung paa, linisin, wound dressing for twice a day, then debridement as needed, religiously. So, yun ginawa namin. Twice a day kami naglilinis, tulungan kami ng husband niya. Hanggang ang nangyari, gumanda, pero andun pa rin yung plan na putulin. Hanggang makita na gumaganda na, ayun, hindi na naulit yung plan nila na maputol yung paa.
Kasabay po ba nun may mga tinitake pa siyang gamot?
Bukod doon sa antibiotics, bukod sa mga gamot na binigay ng doktor sa ospital, may tinake din siya na alternative medicine, yung PPARs. May kamahalan. So, sinugal ko para, kasi kailangan kung di mo isusugal yun, baka maputulan talaga. Kasi kahit naglilinis kami ng paa, tapos nagdidibri, pero parang slow yung healing process niya. So, I tried na painumin siya at 10 tablets at AM and 10 at lunch and then 10 at the evening. And the soft gel, twice a day also. So, religiously binibigay ko yun sa kanya. Dati kasi dahil nag-peak yung WBC niya, medyo nag-septic siya. Sa mga nakakaalam, sabihin yung infection kumalat na sa buong katawan. Kaya nagkaroon ng problema yung kaisipan na nawala sa wisyo. Dramatically, yun yung maganda doon. Dramatically, after 1 to 2 days, parang nakita ko siya ng improvement. Doon, nakita namin na sa help ng antibiotic and together with PPARs, sabi ko, maganda yung kinalabasan. So, why not continue? Hanggang nakita ko rin na gumaganda yung healing process. Tapos yung WBC, nag-dramatically from 46. Imagine, 46, dramatically bumaba siya ng 39, 33, 27, 19, 15, and then 11, 9, 7. So, nakikita mo talaga yung changes na nagawa ng gamot na yun. So, yung support ng family ay mahalaga sa recover ng pasyente. So, una, yun yung talaga nakikita ko, yung support system. Then secondly, syempre, with the help of the advanced technology, like yung mga ini-introduce ng mga gamot, hindi ko pwedeng alisin yun sa scene, sa scenario. So, ako kasi, dahil nga nasa medical field ako, medyo alam ko yung mga ganyang mga alternative medicine and evidence-based ako. So, sa PPARs, sabi ko nga, maganda yung result. Ito walang harong biro to. It's not joke. Yung man ako binayaran So, it's no joke. Talagang maganda yung yung nangyari sa kapatid ko, lalo na yung wound healing. Yun yung nakikita ko yung wound healing talaga. Nag-granulate siya, gumanda yung circulation, nabuo ng laman, okay? Nagkalaman yung mga paa niya na dating wala. Makikita niyo naman sa picture, di ba? dating wala, nagkaroon ng laman. So, na-prevent natin yung pagputol. I can say na effective. Okay, effective yung PPARs.
Ano yung ma-advise nyo sa mga patients na same case sa sister ninyo?
Okay. So, I advise them to try. Then, kagaya ko, gusto ko may ebidensya na experience ng on hand ng ate ko. So, ganun din yung papayo ko. Try to experience yung healing, try to take the medicine religiously ha. Despite medyo may konting kamahalan, but then kung titingnan mo naman yung long-term na gamutan, mas mahal yun. Tsaka hospitalization. At yung siyempre, yung recovery. Yun yung maganda doon eh. Yung recovery, mapabilis. So, try ninyo. Hello, I'm Joel Elcano. My sister, diabetic since way back 10 years up to now. Because of SimplyNature, hindi niya na kailangan mag-amputate. Yung recovery niya, yung unti-unti nagkaroon ng maganda, nagkalaman yung kanyang mga paa. Still recovering, yet nakikita ko yung magandang bunga. And that is because of SimplyNature, PPARs. And I trust SimplyNature.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ako si Haji Norma Yusuf, taga Zamboanga City. Pero dito na ako nakatira sa Maynila. 13 pieces na bukol, pero yung mga iba maliit siya. Pero yung itong isa malaki siya, parang umabot na ata ng 3. Kaya nga ito sabi ng doktor, kailangan tanggalin na. May kaibigan ako, itry ko daw itong yung PPAR. Pangalawang gabi, may naramdaman ako parang iba. Yung parang may langgam na parang gumagalaw ganyan hanggang dito, hanggang sa talampakan, ganon. Pangatlong araw ko. Parang kung sumakit yung dito ko, parang gusto ko talaga. Pag ko ganyan sa CR, yun parang lumabas talaga na ganyan, napakarami talaga. Siguro sunod-sunod yun, 3 araw, ganun. Tapos sabi ko, pagtapos yung dito ko, minsan yung parang, ganun-ganun ako. Parang masikip dito, parang minsan sumasakit dito ko, ganyan. Yung na ako dito, umabot na ng mga 5 days, ganyan. Parang nawala yung sakit dito, nawala siya. Parang hindi na ako ganun-ganon. Pag nagsalita ako, parang tuloy-tuloy na, wala na akong halos maramdaman. Kaya siguro, hindi ako, sabi ko, parang ayaw ko magpa-opera, siguro mayroon talagang gamot para dito. Binigay ng God. Ngayon, hanggang ngayon, parang maganda ang maganda ang pakiramdam ko. Yung high blood ko, pag parang magandang tinanggal ko na yung sa cholesterol ko, hindi na ako, pero yung sa cholesterol ko, pag tinatanggal ko yon, parang hindi, mga 2 araw, parang masama ang pakiramdam ko. Pero ito, 14 days na, ngayon 14 days na, basta 2 weeks na, hindi ako uminom ng subastatin, wala akong nararamdaman na parang maganda ang Kaya yun, ngayon bumili pa ako ulit ng tablet. Oo. Kasi sabi ko para para lumakas talaga sa akin ng Kasi nararamdaman ko talaga na maganda. Haji Norma Yusuf, ay bukol ako dito sa liig ko, 13 piraso. Umabot na ng 3 cm. Take ako ng PPARs 2 times, morning at saka gabi. Pag numulok ako, hindi ko na siya mararamdaman. At saka, tinangkap ako siya. Parang nawawala, parang wala na. Hindi ko mahawakan. Hindi katulad ng dati. Salamat, SimplyNature.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode, but on a new time slot of Simply Nature Answers. I'm Sheila, your host, and we're so glad to have you with us tonight. Today, we're exploring real science-backed solutions for better health. Simply Nature PPAR supplements sourced from a unique strain of microalgae have been clinically studied to support cancer care, strengthen immunity, and help manage chronic conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, and high cholesterol. If you're ready to take charge of your health through natural and proven approaches, you're in the right place. Today's topic is entitled Rebooting Immunity After Cancer. Restore, rebuild, rise again. Cancer therapy can drain the immune system like a battery to zero. The good news, batteries recharge. Bodies heal. With the right inputs, your defenses can regain accuracy, energy, and confidence. We'll follow a simple path. First, restore. Reset foundations. Deep sleep, anti-inflammatory nutrition, hydration, gentle movement, and stress control via breath work and morning light on switches for recovery. Second, rebuild. Strengthen immune intelligence through the gut immune axis, key micronutrients, circadian rhythm, and doctor-guided markers. Progress you can measure. Third, rise again. Build relapse prevention habits. Sustainable routines, community support, and a mindset shift from fear to focus. You're shaping what comes next. We'll briefly cover Simply Nature PPARs, a microalgae-derived supplement used to support balanced immunity. Then take your questions to highlight where our products may help and clear myths and show how they complement medical care and lifestyle strategies. Now, throughout the webinar, feel free to send in your questions by dropping them in the comment section. We'll be answering as many as we can during the AMA session, so don't hesitate to engage with us. Now, let's turn our focus on the insight of a dynamic leader, successful entrepreneur, and seasoned international speaker on a personal development and integrative healthcare. He is the CEO and founding director of Simply Nature International, Mr. Shyan Lim. Let's all watch this.
Hi, I'm Shyan, a healthcare speaker and researcher from Singapore. I specialize in cellular health with a focus on PPARs, which is peroxisome proliferated activated receptors. Over the years, I've worked with cancer patients, doctors, and families across Asia to support recovery beyond treatment. So today's topic is very close to my heart because I've met with many patients, which is rebooting the immunity after cancer to restore, rebuild, and to rise again. Cancer may be gone, but the body still needs to heal. Let's talk about how exactly we can help you do that. Life after cancer treatment. Your cancer markers are back to normal, you finish all your cycles of chemotherapy, right? You may be starting that journey towards your 5-year mark. So what's next? This is actually a critical phase in your cancer journey. I remember going to a friend's wedding here in Philippines once, and one of his relatives, one of his aunties, was wearing, of course, a scarf on her head. And you know, being in this industry, straight away when I see that, I think even normal people, when we see that, we suspect that this may be a cancer patient. And true enough, she ended up sitting right beside me. And when she was sharing this thing with me, she said, Mr. Shyan, what did I do wrong? Okay. Because she was actually having a recurrence. Her cancer treatment was successful and all her markers and everything was normal for 6 months, almost a year. But then now the cancer came back, and it came back aggressively with a vengeance. It metastasized to different parts of her body, and of course the prognosis doesn't look good. So for all of our viewers out there, beating cancer the first round is no longer something that is so miraculous, right? Our cancer treatments today have improved vastly over the last 20 years. And right now, survival rates are really high. For breast cancer alone, if you manage to catch your breast cancer in stage 1, stage 2, survival rates are like more than 90%. That's almost a sure bet that for most people, you will make it. However, recurrence is the one that kills cancer patients.
And again, she asked me this question, what did I do wrong? Okay, and my answer to her is Tita, or auntie for those of you who don't speak Tagalog. I said, Tita, you didn't do anything wrong. The key is you didn't do enough, right? So obviously your choice of going for chemotherapy, your choice of whatever you did the first round was the right choice. Why? You beat cancer the first time round and you were clear, everything was clear for 6 months to a year. Now what happened is that you didn't do enough, you didn't finish it. Just because your scans don't show any cancer tumors doesn't mean the cancer cells are gone. You know, in our previous discussions, Dr. Johnson always mentions this liquid biopsy where they can actually detect your own immune system, whether it's primed, that means it's on high alert for specific cancer cells, the cancer that you just beat. If there is still signs of antibodies of your current cancer, the one that you just beat, still in your body, it means that there are traces of that cancer still in your body, which is why your immune system is still creating soldiers specialized in fighting that. So yes, today there are diagnostics that help you find out whether your cancer is totally gone or is just not detectable by standard, like for example, CT scans. Okay, the fact that the tumor is gone doesn't mean that the cancer cells are totally gone. So this is a very critical phase, all right? Your body is left exhausted because you've gone for surgery, you've done your chemotherapy, you've done radiation therapy, you might be on immunotherapy now. So your system is weakened, your organs like your liver and kidneys are strained because you've been trying to detox all the the drugs out of your body as well. So this is why many of you still feel unwell, all right? Because your body is in the recovery stage. So during this time, this post-treatment phase is critical. It's a time to quickly rebuild your immunity because the major cancer cells are all removed to the point that the CT scans can't detect anything. But I bet you, there are still traces of the cancer cells circulating in your body. But this is good news because this is the time where they are the weakest, your body can get rid of them. So how can you rebuild it? Well, this is where PPARs can really help reboot the immune system. Of course, number one, you start with the basics, your lifestyle. What you eat, what you drink, how you process your day emotionally, making sure you have enough sleep. This is the reason why people develop cancer in the first place, because of lousy lifestyle. So now that you have beaten the cancer, you're in the critical phase, you want to start by making sure you eat and live healthy. There are definitely things that you can take to increase and bring this to a, how shall we say, a therapeutic level of recovery, right? This is where PPARs becomes incredibly powerful. So PPAR are like super modulators in your body, right? We call them gene activators. They will activate the DNA that controls your immune system, right? That controls how your body reacts to inflammation. And the one that gives orders for cellular repair, repairing your cells, repairing your kidneys, your liver, your organs. Right? So PPAR are basically gene activators that will activate these critical functions in your body. You know, in this critical phase, it's like a plant, right? You came back from vacation and you realize you forgot to put your plant outside. So now it's all dried up and almost dead. You didn't water the plant for days, no sunlight, and the plant is almost dead. You came home and what you want to do? You quickly pour some water into it and then you're watching. And then you notice the next, a few hours later, it's actually that fast. Some of the leaves that were totally dried up started to uncurl, right? So it's like, the plant is not dead yet. The plant is not dead yet. So this is actually like the condition of a cancer patient, you know, after their successful fight with the first round of cancer. They feel so tired, they feel withered, but you know what? The scans came out, the tumor is no longer there, your cancer markers are back to normal, but you feel like that plant, right, all dried up and weak. So what happens? Then you go for a healthy lifestyle, right? You start to eat well, your appetite comes back, right? You start to eat more, you take lots of supplements. It's like then watering the plant, right? Maybe even putting some fertilizer, giving your plant nutrients. And then you forget to do one thing. You forgot to put the plant back outside every morning to get some sunlight. Right? So the plant has all the water, all the fertilizer nutrients, but it still needs the sunlight like a stimulus, right? Like a signal for it to use the fertilizer to drink the water and grow again. Now this is where PPARs really comes in. Remember I told you PPARs is a gene activator. So when it comes to this process of rehabilitating, making your plant grow back, right? PPARs is like the sunlight. Your healthy lifestyle, your multivitamins, your recipes that you cook healthy, right? All these are like the fertilizer, the soil, the water. If you don't put that plant out into the sunlight every morning, it's not going to drink the water, it's not going to use the fertilizer. So this is where PPARs comes in. It is a signaling supplement. It's a supplement that triggers the signals. It's a gene activator. So then after that, you will see your recovery. Let's go a little bit more specific before we go into our Ask Me Anything segment. Okay, what's the role of SimplyNature PPARs in recovery? It's a plant-based formula, activates your PPAR pathways. This is the simple effect that you see. You see an improvement in appetite and your digestion. You'll find your immune system strengthening. How would you know that? You will basically feel better. That's the first one. A boost of energy, mental clarity comes up. You'll find, many cancer patients, after treatment, they feel weak, so they easily catch flu and all that. You don't have all those symptoms. That is one of the ways you can tell that you are getting back. Your health is coming back. So the ingredients actually work at a cellular level. It helps your body rebuild from the inside out without any more pharmaceutical burden. Again, big word. It's without the introduction of drugs that stress your system again. Surviving cancer is a victory. You won the battle, but not the war yet. You're not out of the woods yet, right? You have to cross that 5-year mark. And even after the 5-year mark, you've got to continually strengthen your immune system, your body. So rebuilding life after cancer is just the next chapter. Number one, your immune system must be restored. You must protect your body. And your energy level or your joy must come back. Without feeling that strength in your body, that's where the recurrence happens, right? And it will come back with a vengeance. So you've got to quickly get back to the state where you are back to normal, you're fully energized, you can go back to doing the things that you did even before your cancer, okay? So SimplyNature offers a safe and natural way to help that happen. Now, if you want to know specifically how and how it fits your condition, this is why we have our next segment, which is the Ask Me Anything segment. So let's get to doing that and help you move forward and make sure, right, your cancer never comes back.
Hi again, everyone. For those of you who just came in, welcome to another episode of Simply Nature Answers. I'm sure that our discussion sparked your curiosity and deepened your understanding of PPARs. So let's not keep you waiting. It's time to introduce our health expert who will answer our questions for today. She brings both expertise and heart to the way she serves our patients. She is our resident pharmacist and one of our SimplyNature's dedicated client service officers here in SimplyNature, Miss Jenny Macanjola. Hi, Miss Jen. Good evening.
Healthy day, everyone. My name is Jenny Macanjola, one of your trusted health advisors here in SimplyNature. And welcome to the very first episode of our new time slot. Going forward, our monthly SNA or SimplyNature Answers happens on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Right? And our topic for tonight is called Rebooting Immunity After Cancer. Restore, rebuild, and rise again. But before we begin, our hearts are with those affected by Super Typhoon Ragasa or local name Nando. And for those of you who are recently declared cancer-free, as Sir said, congratulations! You won the battle, but not the war yet. So let's get on to some questions.
Thank you so much, Miss Jen. Now, actually, tonight we'll do it a little bit differently as we will be reading some reviews and we will be commenting on those. So, are you ready, Miss Jen?
Let's go.
All right. So, for our first comment and review, he is actually asking how to use liquid PPARs. My mom will undergo chemotherapy soon, and instructions how to drink liquid vial. And for how many months to take. Thank you po.
Okay. So your mom is just about to start chemotherapy. Please stay strong for her. She at this point she really needs you the most. Okay. Then aside from that, PPARs for especially for active cancers and advanced stages, stage 3, stage 4, we usually recommend at least one vial per day. But you can go higher. Actually, one of our HIV patients took 3 vials a day. So don't worry about that one vial. You will not overdose yet, even if you take 1 to 2. Okay, and that's usually taken 30 minutes before breakfast, before meals. Yan. For how many months? For malignant cases, our protocol is usually observed for within 3 to 6 months at least before lowering the dosage.
Thank you, Miss Jen. Actually, I just want to add a little bit. It's good that the question actually that he's asking about is about the vial. This is specifically the very recommendation that we give to our cancer patients out there. But if there's budget concerns, please do express it to us so that we can help you further with your budget concerns as well. All right. For our next
Let
comment.
me just add on that. Aside from the PPARS vials, we also recommend to partner it with PPARS Plus for the nutritional support and immune system booster. So for that, the dosage is 10 tablets. Don't worry, it's just micro tablets and it's chewable. You can swallow it with water or you can crush it and mix into smoothies. And then okay, 3 times a day before meals. Yun. Actually, I have a client yesterday. He asked me very late at night. I'm sorry. I couldn't reply immediately. His question was, Miss Jen, oh no, I forgot to take it before meals. I already ate. Ayan. So, for those of our patients, it's okay if you've already eaten. So you can adjust the dose 1 hour after meal naman. And this is usually done actually for those patients with gastrointestinal issues also. If you have acidity or vomiting, we adjust the dose to 1 hour after meals.
Plus, there's no more busog factor, as we say it, right? While we are still on the topic of liquid or PPARS liquid extract, there's this is also a common question, Miss Jen. How does Simply Nature PPARS liquid taste? I mean, it's the most potent. It's the highest concentrated form. How does it taste, ba?
Okay. Well, you can imagine because in a one box, it contains 10 vials, diba? And then that single vial is equivalent to 3 bottles of PPARS tablets. So imagine that is like 450 tablets. So imagine the taste. If for those of our patients who have already tasted our tablets, imagine the taste 450 times. So that's how the vials taste like because it's more concentrated. It's the highest, most potent concentrated form of our PPARs. And we actually tasted it at least once here in Simply Nature during one of our company meetings. And we had different opinions. Okay. So for those people who are not usually eating healthy foods, have a feedback, it tastes like ampalaya. Ganon. Okay. Bitter. But for those of us who is actually kind of eating healthy foods, it tastes sweet. There's a sweet aftertaste. So comment down below if you have already tasted PPAR's vials and let us know how's the taste for you.
Perfect. Thank you. I actually say pa naman most of the time that there's really no pait factor as it's just made from high-grade microalgae. But yeah, sometimes, no, for some of our patients, they do taste it a little bit bitter. All right. Thank you, Miss Jen. All right. For our next comment or review, it says here, well, she's pointing out to a PPAR's powder extract jar. She said it was well packed, authentic, and amazing product used by my mom for her diabetes, hypertension, and chronic kidney disease. Excellent.
Mom again.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're the kind of patient who has kidney issues, yeah, the PPARS powder is the one for you usually. But in special cases, we still consider PPARS vials. Pero please coordinate with your assigned client service officer if it's still applicable.
That's right. Then I'm happy that actually pleased that she mentioned diabetes, hypertension, because it's true. Like if you only have diabetes, then perhaps the capsule would still be perfect for you. If you only have the hypertension, capsule would be perfect for you. But for this specific case, since it's already apart from the chronic kidney, it's already multiple health conditions.
Mhm.
Usually elevated to the PPARS powder extract already. And Ma'am Jen, how do we take this while we are still on the topic of PPARS powder extract? How do we take the PPARS powder?
Okay, for comparison, first off, one vial is equivalent to 10 scoops of PPARS powder. So you can know the concentration difference. Okay, if for diabetes, usually PPARS powder is already prescribed to you if you're taking insulin shots already. So that means you're on the severe side. Okay? And that same goes for hypertension and chronic kidney disease. Okay. The standard dosage is 2 scoops 2 times a day. So that's a total of 4 scoops per day. It's administered sublingually. Sublingual meaning under the tongue. So just wait for it to dissolve. And then 30 minutes to 1 hour before meals. And
So it's not mixed with water, okay? Yeah, somewhere
not a juice.
Excellent. But yeah, the longer it stays under the tongue, the better also for better absorption and efficiency and efficacy. There you go. Thank you, Miss Jen. All right, for our next comment coming from Miss Kathy S. My tita who had CKD, CKD again, is the one who's actually taking this, and this actually helps her a lot. She's taking organic supplements like this for her immune system and bowel movements. Wow. I think also talking about the PPARS powder extract also.
Okay. So, CKD means chronic kidney disease. And yes, PPARS powder is can still be taken even if you're already undergoing dialysis. That's another frequently asked question. No, so for for patients who have chronic kidney disease undergoing dialysis, it's still the standard dosage of 2 scoops 2 times a day or total of 4 scoops per day.
Yeah, in fact, one of our doctors, Miss Jenna, she used to administer or manage this patient who used to have like 4 times a week frequency of dialysis, and then he was able to lower it down to just 3 times.
Yeah. And if you can browse our YouTube channel, guys, there's actually one testimony by Dr. Jeline. Okay, so as I can remember, there's a patient who is supposed to undergo palang first session of dialysis, and they tried to avoid it by taking a total of 90 tablets per day. So that's 30 tablets 3 times per day. Imagine, guys. So 90 tablets per day. Yun nga. And thankfully, the creatinine improved and they didn't have to go through the dialysis anymore. Yeah. So watch it. If you want the link, just comment again for the link.
Thank you, Miss Jane. All right. So
She also said something about bowel movement. So I guess she pairs this PPARS powder with our cleansing plus.
I guess so, yeah. And it's good that she did, because CKD patients tend to have a limited amount of fluid or liquid intake in a day. So it's quite common for CKD patient to be a little constipated daily basis. So yeah, SimplyNature cleansing plus would definitely help you ease the bowel movement within the day. And it's actually effective also. Within just 8 hours, you'll get the effect already. There you go. Thank you, Ms. Jen. All right. For our next question, or not question, but a comment or a review from Princess M. Easy way to increase dietary fiber. I think she's talking about the cleansing plus. So this is bath breath, Rich in chlorophyll for overall health, delicious mixed berries flavor, and easy way to increase dietary fiber.
Oh, okay. Yeah, easy way to increase dietary fiber. So our cleansing plus contains is a functional drink. It contains two types of fibers. We have the soluble fiber and then the insoluble fiber. So first, the soluble fiber is the one that binds to toxins for excretion. And then the second one, the insoluble fiber, that acts like a broom that will sweep on the corners of your intestines to push all those accumulated toxins years ago. Yeah.
We call it traffic, right? Yeah, we did have this patient who have metabolic syndrome for over a decade already, diabetes and hypertension. He is also on maintenance medication, and you'll notice, no, based on the size of the waist area, the waistlines, no, and for this specific patient, we always say this, that it will get the effect after 8 hours, but for this specific patient, it actually took around 24 hours to get the effect. Yeah, because there were so much toxins that needs to be pushed out. No, but that's how, well, it is how effective our cleansing plus is. And for such conditions and such cases, at the onset of you taking the cleansing plus, we encourage you to take it on an everyday basis till you reach the desired or goal weight that you want to have. Right? And it's very good timing, Miss Jen, because it's already bear month. In the Philippines, Christmas is already approaching. So Christmas parties is just around the corner.
Ayan. So watch out, guys. Take advantage of Simply Nature promos. Watch out for the cleansing plus.
So yeah, it is always part of the one that is participating in our online shop platforms as well. Thank you, thank you. Okay, for our next,
She said more actually. Rich in chlorophyll for overall health. Okay, I just want to give you all these technical details that is overflowing in my brain. So you know the advantages of our products. Okay, chlorophyll is actually a blood purifier. Especially when you're like eating shrimps, ganyan. Kasi diba they are the insects or scavengers of the ocean. So they're the ones usually eating these heavy metals. Ganyan. And yun, chlorophyll is a blood purifier for that. And
she also mentioned something about reduces bad breath. Makes sense, right?
Yes, because if your colon is clean, then
Yes. Exactly.
okay.
Chlorophyll. Delicious mixed berries flavor, of course.
Mabango din siya, guys.
It's true. That you have to mix it in a regular temperature. Some of the packs they wanted it to drink it on a cold, but we advise to use regular temperature or room temperature water instead. Easiest way to increase dietary fiber.
Again.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, because coordinate with your client service officers talaga, guys. Kasi actually, there's a technique in this cleansing plus. If you want it for detoxing effect, you take it at night before bedtime. But if you want weight loss effect, you take it in the morning. So that increase of dietary fiber, it makes you feel busog already. So you eat less. That's the weight loss effect.
Actually, you actually just mentioned the next review.
Oh.
It's okay. Coming from Miss DGS.
Okay.
She said, effective sa akin yung product na ito. Malaking tulong sa diet ko. Pakiramdam ko, lagi akong busog. Thanks.
Okay. So for the benefit of our international clients, please translate, ma'am.
Okay. Wait, this is very effective for me, this product. It's very big help as well in my diet. And I feel that I'm always full.
I know. That's exactly what I've said before.
Exactly. Right. Okay. Well, thank you. But I just, of course, first of all, before we proceed to the next comment and review, I just really want to say thank you for those who leave their reviews on our online shop platforms. You're actually helping out a lot of the community that are using our products as well, asking questions. Yes. So thank you so much for dropping your reviews over there. Positive feedback as well.
Mm. Syempre, you can only drop your reviews if you've already purchased, di ba? So guys, don't just add to cart. It's
Check out also. Yes. And I'm happy that, a lot of them, they don't wait for the promos. They don't wait for the mega sales. They just add to cart, check it out, and, use the product and leave the comment out there. So thank you so much. All right, for our next comment and review coming from Miss Aimee, why? I know her. She's my client.
Ah?
Delivery was fast, it was well packaged and no damage. New stocks are always given and dates are long so far. It's good, seems to be working for overall health. Thankful for the discounts during sales. No
Why
hurry.
are our questions and feedbacks always interrelated with each other?
Yes. Well, I like the part when she said that, the expiration dates are quite long, and it's true. Okay? Usually when you purchase our products, the date is 2 years far off, right, Miss Jen? So you'll definitely be sure or reassured that the products that you are buying not only are effective, not only are legit and authentic, but are also effective and new, always brand.
Okay, but I have to warn you guys, as a licensed pharmacist and your trusted health advisor here in Simply Nature, um, the expiration date applies if the product isn't opened yet. But once you open the product already, like expose it to air, so that's already starting the oxidation, ganyan, we have another thing called period after opening. Yan. So usually it's 3 months, especially this PPARs is a food supplement classified in FDA as high risk because we don't have preservatives. Yan, it's 100% natural. There's no colorant. There's no sweetener. That's the natural taste of the microalgae. It tastes like matcha or seaweed, nori, ganyan. There's no preservatives talaga. There's no flavoring. There's no preservative.
No, it's true.
Can't say
We tend to, we tend to get some feedback that sometimes for example, I'll take this example, the powder extract, that sometimes for some seasons when they purchase the powder extract, it tends to be a little dark green. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For some seasons it's just green, normal green. Okay. And it's actually a perfect representation of how natural our products are. Because, when we harvest or when a manufacturer harvests the algae and they see that it's not as green as the other one, they don't add colors.
Yeah, there's no colorant.
They produce it naturally, manufacture it as natural as possible, less manipulation and all that. Right, Miss Jen? Okay, well, all right. For our next comment, or it has something to do with AD Pro, and
Okay.
things that would relate very much. It says here, coming from that the AD Pro is a very effective. Dried my pimples. I dried the pimples very fast. I order again for my grandson.
Ah, okay. Wow, very generous. Okay. AD Pro, yes, AD Pro, AD means atopic dermatitis. So that can apply to any kind of itchy rashes, such as eczema and psoriasis. Ganyan. It's steroid-free. And that's why it's completely okay to put in the face. Because, guys, our skin is thinner on the face compared to the other parts of our body. So, and then there's no steroids also. It said dried the pimples. So, probably sa face naman yun eh. And aside from pimples, it's actually food grade. So, it's also applicable to diaper rashes of your baby.
Yeah. And just imagine the moms out there, Miss Jen, who's, overnight they cannot sleep because the baby's crying because of the rashes. And yeah, AD Pro can definitely help you out. And also, just want to add on, some of our patients
Not
who
only
are
babies, because we have geriatric patients that uses adult diaper na. So it's also common to them in diaper rash. So it's also applicable for them, our lolas and lola.
Right. Also, well, I just want to say for some of our patients, for those patients out there who are undergoing radiation therapy,
Yes, yes.
it dries up your skin and sometimes it does feel itchy. Then yeah, AD Pro is also perfect for you. All right. Okay, let's see some more comments out there. Okay, okay, some comments. Quali About quality, my wife has been using this for more than 3 years already. So far, cancer recurrence is out of sight. Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations. So that's very in line with our topic. No? Na rebooting immunity after cancer. Restore, rebuild, and rise again. So more than 3 years na, but and yeah, as Sir Shyan have said, congratulations, you won the battle, but not the war yet. You still have at least 2 more years to go for the crucial remission stage of 5 years. And so far, cancer recurrence is out of sight. So tuloy-tuloy niya lang po.
Tuloy lang po. And of course, no, we always say this, still be vigilant in how you're doing with your lifestyle and diet. You always have to think of it like you are still in the journey. Always, always. Because some of our patients, or it's so sad to hear that some of our patients tend to, have the recurrence because they went back to their old lifestyle. They went back to their old diet. So it's hard to be in that position because as our experts say, Sir Shyan Lim and our doctors say, when you are diagnosed with a recurrence, it's a lot harder to resolve. And sometimes medications that were given to you previously on your first cancer battle will not be as effective. So they tend to add more to it or perhaps change the medication already. So this is our encouragement to everybody who's already has crossed over the remission stage. Please, please, please stay vigilant and continue on with your PPARs also. Okay. All right, for our next comment, okay. Supports overall immune system. The commenter is talking about the PPARs tablet alone only, huh? So supports overall immune system health. Great for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Love PPARs. We use this for 18 months already for my hobby with lymphoma.
Okay. In 18 months. Okay. Great for maintaining. Okay. Pero if lymphoma, if your budget permits, still bring it up high, ma'am. Oo. Because lymphoma is a type of cancer, so you should still use one of our extracts, either the liquid, the powder, or the capsule. So reach out to your client service officer po.
Well, we have well, I'm just so happy that we are trying out a different time slot today.
Okay.
Tonight. Right. And I'm so happy to see that our regular viewers are also joining us tonight. So thank you so much for joining us. But yeah, would you like to share some of your patients who have undergone or perhaps have successful journey with Simply Nature PPARs, Miss Jen?
Yeah. It's actually one of our favorite intros. No, si Ma'am Norma used to. She used to take, well, it's just a lump, benign, pero 13 on her neck.
Oh, yeah.
So she's taking PPARS powder, and there's a lot of improvement. She can breathe now. There's no down, and even her cholesterol, it's greatly impacted. Normally she skips her maintenance medicines, although don't cover her, guys.
Not encouraged.
Yeah, but kasi with the help of PPARs and in the concentration of PPARs powder, ganyan. So it has greatly helped. And now she's just ordering tablets. So
she just used powder, What more if she
oo.
used liquid extract,
Ayun. Yun. Pero kasi benign. 13 lumps.
Well, just like if any one of you who knows a patient who also have benign bukol. Another great story, Miss Jen, is Miss, the this
Ma'am Nesta?
Nesta. I was thinking name out. Nesta.
Hi, Ma'am Nesta!
Nesta. Yeah. It's so amazing that she's a worship singer, and I'm so happy that God's mighty power was empowered her, through Simply Nature PPARs. As she was supposed to go for surgery also, but she doesn't need to go anymore because she took the Simply Nature Liquid Extract. So the testimony of Miss Tessa is actually for YouTube channel, but do comment down if you want the link for that one so that we can guide you through it. There you go. All right. Well, I think we've covered all the comments and reviews today. And
Okay, great.
yeah, I'm afraid also that it's all the time that we've got today.
Oh,
So, of course, just before we say goodbye to our viewers, I'd like to ask for your very quick parting words, or not quick, but you're sharing to our viewers for tonight.
okay. So first off, what we've discussed here is purely for educational purpose only. It's not a substitute for medical advice because we didn't directly consult you. We didn't know your personal medical history. So always coordinate with your oncologist and healthcare team. Okay. But we know that cancer, like other diseases, is like a storm. We're having now the Super Typhoon Nando. And we also know that storms pass. Okay, so tonight we restore the basics that switch the healing back on with the help of PPARs. Okay, and over the next weeks we rebuild your immune system that should carry you. Okay, so we can rise again and know that your body is not broken and it will continue to keep learning. And our job, because we're the one we have that has the mind, is to give it steady signals and simple tools and time. So thank you for letting us be a part of your health journey. If you need more information, please don't hesitate to contact us. It's free. Just chat us on our Facebook or any of our social media, Shopee, Lazada, YouTube, TikTok. There's more. So, and stay tuned, guys, for our weekly Thursday webinar. See you.
Thank you, Miss Jen. All right. Well, today's topic hits home for many, especially those facing with challenges and chronic illnesses. As we wrap up this afternoon, not afternoon, but tonight already. Okay, we would like, of course, to say thank you to those who joined us tonight in our new time slot of Simply Nature Answers. Now is always the time to prioritize your health and your family's well-being. Experience the proven benefits of Simply Nature PPARs at an unbeatable price and take control of your wellness journey today. Our products are available via Shopee, Lazada, and our website, www.simplynature.asia. And also, please do follow us and like our Facebook page, Simply Nature International, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Simply Nature, to make sure that you are always get updated with our latest promos and events. Now, so once again, we hope to see you this coming Thursday, that's September 25 at 7:30 p.m. for our regular Simply Healed webinar entitled Cancer Prevention by Managing Inflammation. Do invite your friends or loved ones and fellow patients in your hospitals to learn through our webinar. So thank you once again. We'll see you on Thursday. And remember, your victories and the fight for a better health inspires us every day. Because here in Simply Nature, we're always with you from start to healing. Thank you, everyone. Good night, stay safe, and God bless you all.